When people go to the hospitals, they get nothing. When Operation Tudula blocks these idiots, these criminals, Operation Tudula is called names by the EFF, by the president, by many other political parties, by the DA, who still want to bring these illegal foreigners in our country, who are destroying our country. Our country is finished by fate. We can see even what's happening at Madlanga Commission. We can even see what's happening there also at the ad hoc committee. These people are destroying our country. And some of these politicians, they don't want us to kick all these illegal foreigners because they know when we kick out all of these illegal foreigners, we are coming for them as we are doing it now. They are hiding behind these illegal foreigners who are also destroying our country. There's no criminal who can stop another criminal from stealing. The people who are preventing us from taking out these illegal foreigners, they are criminals themselves. They are criminals themselves. That is the reason they don't want us to kick out this criminal out. Look at this MMC from EFF of Health. Not long ago, she's been going around Johannesburg, stopping Operation Tudula, from removing these criminals who are stealing our medication, from removing these criminals who are here in our country illegal. I'm going to play you the next clip. Watch the next clip if you think maybe I'm lying. This is the same MMC who's there going around arresting people, going around. And there was a question that this police officer asked. He said, where are you from? This MMC, she get in between. She asked a different question because she didn't want him to say he's from Zimbabwe because people are saying this guy is from Zimbabwe. But let me play you this next clip. Watch this next clip.
That we must give primary health care. Issues of illegal immigration. I'm the MMC of Health. I do not belong to Home Affairs. So if you have a crisis of needing to check how many foreigners are there, you cannot bring it to our doorstep. This is a clinic. We administer everyone and anything that is here with health issues. No, I want to be clear. So if you have issues of illegal immigration, you must go to Home Affairs. Bring Home Affairs. Home Affairs knows what they need to do, not us as civilians, as public representatives. So no one, I'm saying no one, must ever come to the doorsteps of a clinic and say he's going to picket and is a mandate of any party. Here our task is to ensure that everyone who arrives here receives the medical attention. If you have issues, you must go and lobby your political structures, parliament and everything that no foreigners must not enter our public facilities. That's where we will get the mandate. But what you guys are doing is a human rights violation. What you guys are doing now, and I can call police and sort it out. Because I know it's better if you are saying you are going to picket at a police station. There's no one who's coming with a life-threatening disease. Anyone who comes here is a life-threatening disease. Anyone. There's no one who wakes up in the morning just to go to a clinic because it's bored. There are squatter camps. That's where you should be locating them, not in our health facility.
Listen to this idiot of the EFF, preventing our people when they're fighting for our country. This idiot of the EFF, allowing criminals to get in our hospitals, allowing criminals to continue to steal our medication. But here she is now. They are finding out by themselves that these people are stealing our medication. Telling our people that she's going to call police. This idiot from the EFF. We cannot allow criminals stopping our people to protect this country. We've got Madlanga Commission because of these criminals who are destroying our country with these illegal foreigners. We are not going to stop our fate. We are not going to be stopped by the EFF, the idiots of EFF. We are tired. When we tell these people are destroying our country, they don't want to listen. You ask yourself, what is that you are benefiting from these illegal foreigners that you are protecting? Who vote for you? Is that, illegal foreigners who are voting for, or is it South Africans who are voting for you? And South Africans that who comes and protect these people who are destroying our country, I don't understand them. And some of them, I can tell you, actually the majority of them, the people who comes online and pretending to be South Africans, they're not South Africans. You cannot sit here and allow your country to be destroyed. And you say, I'm a South African. You cannot do these things in their own country. You cannot go to Zimbabwe and go get free healthcare. You cannot go to Zimbabwe and go steal medication. You cannot go to Zimbabwe and go do nonsense, but they think they can come to our country and do nonsense. We are not going to accept your rubbish in our country. And we are not going to listen to the EFF. We are not going to listen to the criminals who are protecting criminals to continue to destroy our country. South Africa, let's stand up and fight for our country. We cannot allow these people to continue to do what they're doing. Look what's happening now. Look what's happening now. Even doctors are stealing medication. Working with these criminals. When we tell you we don't want foreign doctors in our hospital, we don't want foreign nurses in our hospital, this is exactly what we're talking about. There's a group that this guy say he has. There are doctors in that group who are stealing medication, and we're supposed to smile and say everything is fine. Nothing is fine in this country. We must fight and defend and expose this criminal. But let's continue with this next clip of this man who's been found in the hospital stealing medication, taking some medication to his house, selling this medication. Now we know, because these Zimbabweans and these illegal foreigners who are here in our country, now some of them, they can't even get to the hospital. What they are doing, they're continuing to steal our medication. They're going to sell this medication in Zimbabwe. They're going to sell this medication in Malawi. They're going to sell this medication in Mozambique. And we're supposed to keep quiet. As a country, we're supposed to say nothing. As a country. And sometimes I sit and ask myself, why our artists are saying nothing? Why our artists are saying nothing? All of them, they say nothing. All of our artists, DJs, all of them, they say nothing. They say nothing when our country is getting destroyed. When our country is getting destroyed, they're saying nothing. But let me play you the next clip. Actually, it's not the next clip. I want to continue with this clip. Let me continue with this clip. Let's watch this clip of this man who's going around stealing medication in our clinics. Watch this next clip.
Where's your car? Where's your vehicle?
I don't have a vehicle.
Where were you keeping this one?
I don't know when in Paris is from discussing.
Where's your bag?
Where's your car?
I don't know, but how did you came here?
What did you like?
Is there?
Yeah. How did you came here?
How did you enter?
Yeah.
Did you enter with the car? We need to see that car.
You want to see the vehicle that
Oh.
Don't behave as if you don't understand
No,
what
you
you want to see your vehicle.
Yeah.
You want to search the vehicle, please. Yeah, please tell the colleague to open the car. You want to search it.
What is this? I'm the MMC of
Yeah,
Health.
by visa.
What is this?
I think by visa.
Where do you work?
By visa,
Sevenza administration school.
How do you get this?
Who
gave you those things? Who's doing this? Usebenza ngani yena undumisa?
I think usebenza kusha.
Usebenza kuphi? Which one?
Oh.
Yes.
So, but where does he get these things?
Okay, supply Pitori, or like
No,
supply Jube.
we know. Where do you come from?
Usebenza phi la?
And uhlala kuphi? Mafias.
Yeah.
Do you know your address? If we take you there, then you can tell us, I'm staying here. No, don't call people at home. Don't call people at home. No, please, don't call that person. Yeah, you don't call that person. When I want your address.
Imagine, even people who work at Old Mutual are involved in these things. Teachers are involved in these things. Doctors are involved in these things. Nurses are involved in these things. Illegal foreigners are involved in this nonsense. And South Africans, we're supposed to keep quiet. South Africans, we're supposed to say nothing because we're going to be called names. When these people are busy stealing medication, the EFF is going to advocate for them. It is funny. The person who's questioning this person they are also coming from the EFF. And we know what's going to happen. We don't want this EFF near our hospitals because we know what's going to happen. They're going to release these people. We don't want the EFF next to the hospitals. I just don't understand. Why is this the MMC of EFF? Why is she working with Department of Health? Because we know most of our problems are coming from there. What is going to happen when the cameras are not rolling? They're going to release this person. We want this idiot, we want this criminal to be arrested. Because we know the EFF, they're just going to release this person so he can continue to go back and go steal. Unfortunately, there's other people there. But we know these members of AFF, they are not happy when we're exposing these people. The police officers ask him, where do you come from? She get in between, she asks another question because she does not want him to say, I am from Zimbabwe. Because we've been telling them, these people are criminals, are here in our country, destroying our country. South Africa, let's continue to block this public hospital and public clinic because we can see what's happening. The government is not going to do nothing. The government will literally do nothing. So we cannot allow to be led by this government who's so corrupt. We can see what's happening in both of these commissions that are going on right now. This person is continuing to steal when he knows that we are fighting. The disrespect. This person knows exactly. South Africa is fighting these people who are stealing medication, but they still have the audacity to go steal more medication. This person must be arrested. This criminal must be arrested. Enough is enough. People are still continuing to loot our departments when there's these commissions that are going on right now, but people are still stealing. They don't care. So South Africa, we must continue to fight and defend our country. They are not going to stop if we don't arrest them. They are not going to stop if we don't discipline them. And it will come to a point where we get tired, where we're going to use tires, because it's not where that is not what we want to do. But they'll force us to use tires now. Because it seems like there's no consequences when these people do this rubbish. Don't force us to do things that we don't want to do. Don't force us to do things that we don't want to do. We don't want to be criminals. We don't want to be criminals. So we are calling you out to say, stop the rubbish that you're doing. Don't force us to be violent. We don't want to be violent. We don't want to be violent, but don't push us too hard. You are pushing us. You are pushing us to be violent to you. Don't push us to be violent. We don't want to be violent. So we are calling out all these criminals to stop the nonsense that you're doing. Stop destroying our country. Stop destroying our healthcare system. But Fetu, I just wanted to pass the message that they continue to steal, they continue to destroy our country. They are continuing to steal and destroy our country. Doctors are involved. And when we say we don't want illegal doctors in our country, we don't want foreign doctors in our country, this is what we're talking about. Because I don't think a South African doctor can do this rubbish, selling out our medication when he knows there are people who need this medication. There are people who can't afford this medication. They need this medication, but they're busy stealing and selling this medication. Who are they selling this medication to? We have seen those buses, the last bus that had an accident. Lots of medication crossing over, going to Zimbabwe and Malawi. and we're supposed to keep quiet. We can't keep quiet, Bafetu. We must continue to fight. South Africa, let's continue to fight for our country. I'll see you on my next video, Bafetu. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to continue to fight for our country, Bafetu. So please, Bafetu, let's continue to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on my next video. Sharp, sharp.